Look, fiends around the block to buy rock to buy, baby. Me bring shells like Barack. Nigga knocking on the doors of the homes that my niggas not. Channel Fox was watched like an award show at 9 o'clock, around 10 o'clock at night on Friday.
Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy. And that shit by the title of the video, this is it, man. Today's the day. Spider-Man No Way Home just released worldwide. So, yeah. Alright, so how we gonna do this video? Me and my homie. The next part of the video is gonna be with me and my homie K. Y'all probably seen him in one of my first basketball videos. It's the video thumbnail with KD and Steph. Yeah, he's the one that's in there. So yeah, we're gonna head out and go to his house. We're gonna give our expectations and our previews, what we think about the movie, what we think is gonna happen. Then you're gonna see our reaction right before we go in, and then you're gonna see our initial reaction as soon as we come out, and then we're gonna get the review. And yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so we did just make it. You ready? Huh? What you think it's about to be? 10 out of 10? 14 out of 10? I'm calling it. Yeah. Gotta be like 10 out of 10. I don't know what to say right now, bro. Bro, that shit. I don't know, bro. It look like Doctor Strange finna be the most OP character, bro. Hey, if I'm being real, Thanos lucky he ain't boxed this Doctor Strange shit. I feel like shit would've went a little differently. To be honest, this is the best non-Avengers movie, for sure. Like, top 3 for me.
Definitely top 3 for me. That was a fucking 20 out of 10.
I don't even know where to start, bro. I like the fact that how they swap like the character of Uncle Ben and Aunt May and Uncle Ben's meaning to Peter, because she gave him that with great power comes with great responsibility, and then she died in his arms, whereas it's your fault on some shit. I mean, I ain't gonna cap, but I'm being real. I feel like if he would have listened to Doctor Strange, half the problems would have been avoided.
Just kill him. Don't make that fucking universe.
Yeah, I would have had to kill him, bro.
You gotta be a Spider-Man and help.
I don't really know where to. Honestly, I truly don't know where to start. Cause this is one of the best movies of this decade so far. Yeah.
Maybe, in my opinion, I don't know what they gonna think.
Shit, let me know in the comment section. Shit, but to be real though, I like how it takes place right after Far From Home, and it shows the media effects of it really picks up yeah. That was clean how they transitioned where everybody knows who you are. And I like how they added Daredevil as his lawyer.
I forgot about that one.
That's clean. Alright, what was the best parts about the movie?
Bro, I ain't gonna cap. My favorite part was being Green Out and everything. My favorite part.
Yes. I ain't gonna cap. I wanted him to kill Green Goblin.
Bro, that nigga speared him through 5 floors. 5 floors. What the?
He straight grabbed his head.
Boom, you fell with that nigga. I'm like, damn, this nigga ruthless to the last floor, bro.
Bro, I ain't gonna cap. His character surprised me in the movie. I didn't think his role was gonna be that big. He really was yeah, Peter, I fuck with you. Then as soon as that perk kick in, he got some bullshit.
Yeah, demon time. That nigga wanted all the smoke and so that carry on. I knew it was him too. When he started hearing shit,
Yeah.
I knew exactly who it was. Yeah, this thing came back up.
I think no, the post credit scene.
Oh yeah. That doesn't let off fucking Venom.
Yeah, I think the new Spider-Man trilogy. Cause did you hear they gonna have like a new trilogy?
Yeah, I heard that.
I think the new trilogy is gonna kind of like be him growing up, like accepting like my fuck ups can like get people killed, like, and he gonna be on his own now. He ain't got his aunt no more. He ain't got Tony no more. Happy don't know.
I thought you could tell MJ did though.
Yeah.
I thought you could tell. I'm glad he didn't. I wouldn't have.
No. What I really thought was gonna happen, they was gonna show MJ and Ned together. It looked like it was.
Oh, like boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yes, I was gonna say no, girl.
I was gonna get mad.
I was finna say, yo, that's crazy, bro. Like they really doing like that's like in Peter's face, like nah, bro. That was.
That's the fucking quickest thing. For real. That happened. Things that popped at the run time. She was fucking it and then. Damn.
Bro, hey,
Doctor
Strange is the MVP of this movie. Doctor Strange is the MVP of this movie.
So he is that guy.
He has no time stone, and he's closing reality.
No time stone.
No, it is.
No, it isn't. This is him. That nigga is stiff.
Yeah, he really is, bro. I ain't gonna cap. He was the MVP of this movie.
Him. Boy.
For sure, the MVP of this movie. So I'm gonna be honest. First viewing, it was. Yeah, I don't even know how to explain it.
Bro. It's like.
I don't even know how to explain it, bro. Like, first viewing was like, it was magical, but second viewing, it was like certain. I noticed certain problems with the movie. I get certain problems with the movie I just couldn't look past. Like
Problems?
Yes.
Like what?
You really think about it, all of the stuff we seen, like all like the promo stuff, was like from the first half of the movie. So like once I noticed that, I'm like, it kind of felt like I was like I'm waiting. Like it felt like I was waiting a little bit. Like.
That's why I didn't watch nothing. I didn't have that problem because I didn't see nothing.
Nah, but like it's like, bro, when it's pop ups on YouTube, it's kind of I kind of can't deny it. Like it's kind of like it's there. Like it's that and like pacing.
Yeah.
I can see maybe how pacing's a problem. Like, I mean, when it comes to movies like this, it's hard to like pick at it because it's not meant to like. It's really meant for fan service. It's not really meant to be super picked at because I could go at like, what the fuck did Sandman have a point of switching sides for? Yeah, I know. But then I'll be looking too deep into it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's little problems.
You can't overcomplicate a movie that's not.
Like a movie like this, like you just really.
Yeah.
That's why I said. Well, that's why I told you earlier. I said I still do think Endgame and Infinity War is better, cause those problems aren't really in those movies, unless you talk about what we always talk about, like the timeline thing.
Yeah, there's a bunch of paradox.
Yeah, but then we got a show like Loki to fix all that shit. So I can't even say that's
true.
So other than that, I mean,
I literally cannot think of a single thing.
Yeah.
Only thing I can think of is that this movie proved that Tom Holland is the
best Spider-Man.
He's the best Spider-Man.
I say this, his trilogy, like the reason why this is the best trilogy too. Yes, best trilogy. All right, so he's better than Tobey Maguire. Tobey Maguire is overrated. Like I'm being honest. Like, bro, I'm gonna tell you why. No, listen. 2 is an all-time great movie.
Yeah.
1 is good. 1 is good. It's good. Bro, you gotta think of what was coming out at that time. Blade 1 is better than Spider-Man 1. On my mama. On my mama.
You think Blade better?
On my mama, Blade 1 better than Spider-Man. On my mama, yes.
That's crazy.
On my mama.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Nah.
Bro,
Nah.
and 3 is mid as fuck. That dance, that shit is cringe as fuck. Venom in that movie was ass as fuck in that movie. Venom was ass in Spider-Man 3. You know how cold Venom could be. Yes.
Bro.
Yes, you heard me.
Oh my god, you said 3 is mid?
3 is mid.
3 is mid? Cap.
Midtown.
Cap.
Midland.
Cap.
Midville. Yes. 3 is not that good, bro. No. I'm sorry. If 3 had too many villains, too many plot lines. And they didn't know what the fuck to do with half of them.
I say it had too many villains, yeah. But it was not mid,
bro. 3 was mid,
good.
bro.
It was good.
I'm gonna tell you, and the reason why I say Tom Holland is now the best Spider-Man, because if you look at the theme, like throughout all his movies, and like really all his appearances, is really your action has consequences. Like Tony tried to teach that to him when he was a young pup. Like he kind of got it when he was like, I don't want to be an Avenger right now. I want to stay on the ground. At the end of Homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
But then you gotta think, he has to become an Avenger because they fighting Thanos shit. He comes back in his movie. He learns, he's starting to learn, okay, my action has consequences. Due to my actions, somebody found out that I'm Spider-Man, Vulture.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he learns that mistake. From the mistake he made in Far From Home, he gave Mysterio Edith. If you think about it, the action of him giving him Edith, he's living the consequence of that throughout this entire movie.
Yeah, because him giving
him Edith they sent that fake video of Spider-Man saying, "Oh, kill all the drones," when we know it's fake.
Yeah.
So the entire this is really his origin story of him learning my actions have consequences. And that consistent thing, that's the thing that it got touched upon in the other Spider-Man series, but it wasn't
heavily.
It wasn't a full trilogy. We're seeing a full trilogy of the backstory of Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because every other movie kind of started off with the whole Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
The whole
But that's typical.
Yeah.
They flipped it. That happened to where.
Where now we're getting that Uncle Ben moment. Well, with
but with Aunt May. So yeah, I mean, in my opinion, top 3 MCU movie is 3, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
This is top 3. This is number 1. Okay, this is number 1.
I love Civil War, but it had to slide to my 4. Yeah, bro, you know how much I love Civil War. Civil War is
You
shit.
put in Civil... Whoa!
Civil War is 4.
Whoa!
Civil War is 4.
Whoa! You're putting...
No Way Home is 3.
You're putting Spider-Man above Civil...
That's how, bro. Anybody who, bro, I love Captain America Civil, bro. That is one of my favorite movies of all. You know how much I love that movie, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
That shows you I'm being unbiased, because you know how much I fuck with that movie.
Bro.
This is unbiased when I say this.
Oh my god.
Spider-Man
you would fight anyone who says Civil War was ass.
Bro, yes. Civil War is still a top 5 movie.
But Spider-Man above it.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, with ease.
That's
I gotta be honest, bro.
That's crazy.
Now you seeing I'm truly being unbiased. When I say I'm being unbiased,
That's crazy. that's unheard of.
For the longest, since Civil War came out, I said when it comes to story wise, a movie pure story, that is the best movie.
Really?
I always, because you gotta look at it from the eternal aspect. If I'm Tony, I want Winter Soldier dead. What the fuck did Tony do wrong?
Yeah.
What the fuck did Tony do wrong?
Yeah. You got a point, but
Bro,
think
Captain
like,
America, I don't give a fuck,
Bro,
Captain America. You gotta sit your ass on the
Bro.
sideline, bro. Bro, here's how I know. Here's how, bro, it's principle behind this shit. Dude, Black Panther said, hey, I mean, he did kill his parents, so I can't. I'm gonna sit this one out. I mean, he know his role, bro. He know he
like,
know
hey,
it's certain
that's
shit.
Not my fight.
He know it's certain shit. You just can't like, bro. I'm Captain America. I would have threw the shit down. I put the timer to 5 minutes. Do whatever the fuck y'all want. Hey, winner gets an Avenger spot. Simple. Y'all gotta fight it out. That's what I shit.
Winner gets an Avenger spot.
Like, what the fuck? Like,
that is true. Tony got his ass whooped by this nigga with his middle arm. I
And,
don't
bro,
want him on the team, bro.
and here's another thing, bro. Like, Tony has every right to be mad at Captain America. Remember at Age of Ultron, he was like, yeah, we'll lose together. Iron Man got a fucking planet dropped on his head. Because this movie has so much fan service. And like I told you, like that generation thing, like it's people who like my age who grew up with the Toby and other stuff like that. That they're not gonna be able to look past that and like they're not gonna look at the story for what it is, you know.
Yeah, it is. It's not even that. It's also the fact like this is single-handedly the best movie to come out this year.
Yeah.
The best movie to come out this year. Like sales-wise.
The past 2 years since COVID happened.
Yeah, since COVID. This is the best movie to come out. Yeah, for the past 2 years. And on top of that, it's like one of the most popular Marvel character there is. I refuse to believe there's anyone more popular than Spider-Man. Everybody knows who Spider-Man is. And like Marvel-wise, everyone knows who Spider-Man is. And the fact that every single Spider-Man that has had a movie so far appeared in one movie. It's done. Like, that's done. Like, this is.
I knew what was the best part about the movie.
The chemistry between them.
Bro, I just did not think they was gonna have that big of a role. I think that is what fucked a lot of people up.
What you mean?
I didn't think the other Spider-Mans was gonna have that big of a role. I just didn't.
Really?
That big? Bro, think like 2 months ago. Would you believe yourself if you said, okay, the other Spider-Mans are gonna do this, and this? Everything you just saw in the movie, tell yourself 2 months ago.
Yeah,
you wouldn't have believed it? I wouldn't have believed it.
That would have been too good to be true.
Exactly.
But like that's what we wanted. You know what I mean? Like that's exactly like whenever.
But in the back of our mind, we knew like, man, we thought we ain't finna get this shit.
Yeah. But like we think like, bro, we saw Doc Ock, we saw Green Goblin. We were like, okay, bro, so that's, and then we saw Electro. So we're like, all right, so that's Andrew Griffin. That's Tobey Maguire. Like those two villains. So maybe they'll be in the movie. And so like we were like thinking in our heads like, okay. And then we heard Doctor Strange explain it as the way he explained it was everybody who knows Spider-Man, which I guess does include Peter Parker. Like duh. I didn't think like that, but everyone who knows Spider-Man, including Spider-Man, would come to this universe. So I mean, like it was kind of like, yeah, they might have a role, but it's probably gonna be like a cameo type of thing, more like how Daredevil was. Like it was a cameo, like it was a good cameo.
One of the best Marvel cameos ever.
That was
one of the best ones ever.
Hold on, we ain't gonna disrespect Stan Lee like that.
I'm not talking about. I'm not saying the best. I'm saying one of the best.
Yeah, this is one of definitely.
You gotta say one. I don't consider, bro, but I don't consider Stan Lee a cameo.
Really?
I don't.
Nah, I knew. Yeah.
He's not a cameo. I'm put like this, bro. That's not a cameo if I know you're gonna show up in every single project. That's not a cameo. That's just you being you.
That's just you
not a fucking
appreciating
cameo.
your work.
Yeah, that's not a no.
The way he do it.
Yeah, he caught that. He was like, yo, I liked how
That was a really good
Peter was right there behind him with his
true,
hand. It ain't
true.
like, no, oh, you just caught me off guard. How did you? No. I'm a superhero. I do this shit. I do this shit.
How did you do that?
I'm a really good lawyer.
Can we agree? Now, Peter has definitely the best fighter. This Peter has definitely the best fighter sense.
Yes.
He was hit out of his astral form.
Yeah, and his body was.
And his body just
Yeah.
actually do that
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Yeah, that's
bro,
a great.
that's by far.
Yeah.
Like, there is no other Spider-Man that has a feat like that.
Hell yeah. I think that was kind of proven in Far From Home.
Oh, when he
had
saw through the illusion.
he closed his eyes
Yeah.
and he was fighting. Like,
That's another thing
that was-
I never seen, but you could easily sum that up to like it's the end of the movie type of plot thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, like the hero gotta be.
but now that you seen him do that against like Doctor Strange, like, oh, we is not gonna sit here and act like Doctor Strange was not patching reality without a time stone. We're not gonna skip past that.
That is.
I'm not gonna.
You have a point. When you said that, I was like, oh, whoa.
He was literally patching reality without a time stone.
Yeah.
And another thing, bro, he's not the Sorcerer Supreme no more.
No, but he has the power of one.
That is true.
He's not technically. He doesn't have the title of Sorcerer Supreme, but he has the power of the Sorcerer.
All right, now honestly, I think we talked about this a little bit earlier, but I don't think there's any of the characters from their actual movie. I think they're all variants. I genuinely think they're all variants.
You like on that whole Mephisto train?
No. Bro, it's just when you look at the timeline of certain characters or when they knew who was Spider-Man, when they was about to die, certain shit just don't line up.
There are some things that don't line up, like Doc Ock. He was like in the in the Tobey Maguire's version. He got turned back to good. Like he got turned back to good.
You got to think from the time.
From whatever he says, like whenever he fell into the ocean, like he was already good because Peter convinced him.
Yeah.
And you saw like the lights inside of the thing go back to like that whitish blue, meaning he was in control, not his like tentacle things in control of him.
But he
so
got
was
snatched
back
before that.
Yeah, so he had to get snatched before that, but the way that he explained it meant that was right after the movie ended. Which
you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
But then he was bad in this movie, so it's like, how the fuck? What? That could just be kind of like a
plot hole. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's certain things that don't
really add up. Also,
when did he find out he was Spider-Man?
He never figured.
That's why I think they're variants, like, or at least some of them. Cause another thing I was thinking about is what they could do is have Peter. Because, he got to take his GED and whatnot. Because he had the book.
Mm-hmm.
What if Peter, instead of going to college, he applied for the Future Foundation for the Fantastic Four? It's happened before in the comic books.
True. That's very true.
I was thinking about that. And, dude, this new trilogy that we were apparently supposed to get with Tom Holland, but like this is gonna be like him versus Venom, like, or like the starting of that, like
that little Venom thing isn't gonna go to like Eddie Brock or some shit. That's going to Gore the God Butcher.
That part,
that little sliver of Venom, that's not going.
You think it's gonna leave? How is it gonna leave? You think it's gonna leave Earth?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's gonna leave Earth. I think it's gonna leave Earth, and
I think it's gonna find the host first.
I mean, yeah, probably gonna find the host, but eventually it's going to lead to Gore the God Butcher because Gore the God Butcher holds the sword from him. But okay, here's one thing that's kind of crazy. Venom, Eddie Brock in movies, had no clue who Spider-Man was until in the end credit scene.
And he was like, I know across the hive mind, across the hive
knowledge. He said across the hive knowledge that was.
Alright, what was you saying?
He said across the hive knowledge, like you would crush your puny little brain.
Yeah.
So meaning there is the hive mind. Meaning no has to be has to exist.
He has to exist.
Meaning that he could be a future problem since he is existence in darkness. Also, his ultra enemy is light, the protectors and bringers of light is the Eternals, and we just got introduced into the Eternal. So there's like, oh my God.
Oh shit.
You see what I'm like? There's so much bigger things that are like hinted at.
Yeah.
Like, and then we're gonna get Gore the God Butcherer soon. He also has some relations with Noah. I'm saying.
Yo. I thought deep with that. We did kind of talk about that Noah thing, but I didn't think that deep because, damn, I didn't think about the celestial part. You are right, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
this is like way more closer to like, way more like bigger than you think, bro.
Lighthead fell. It stand up, alright, man. Ooh.
I'm saying though, like.
My Loki and my Loki theory. I told you about this, but I didn't get to go like in full detail.
Yeah.
I think what was really happening, like what was really happening. Keep in mind, we're getting Doctor Strange 2. Remember at the end of WandaVision, she was reading the book of the fucking book she was reading. She was reading the Darkhold. The first Doctor Strange, it had Dormammu from the Dark Dimension. What if, what Doctor Strange was really doing was, all those variants coming into our universe from somebody from the perspective inside the universe, because he who remains just got killed. What if that is the way? So all I think what was really happening was the combination of her actually tapping into the multiverse through the Darkhold, on top of Morbius being killed at the end of Loki, and we're seeing those different timelines branching, and we're actually seeing those one of the timelines branch. And I think it's a timeline that Kang already ruled. That's how we're going to see Kang, and that's how we see Kang in Ant-Man 3. That's how we see Wicked and Speed from WandaVision.
I don't know though, cause for me, I think that whole Wanda thing, has to tie in with Shang-Chi, and how before it was talking to him.
Wimpy.
No, not even, bro. Because right, what was this man?
His dad.
What's his name though?
The Mandarin.
The Mandarin. He is overtime, always ruler, right? And then he loses his wife, and in desperate, he goes into magic. He goes into all this trying to bring his wife back, and then what happens? He hears her voice saying something to her, screaming for help, saying, "Come get me." Who else has them? Playing with the Darkhold. At the end of the movie, whose voices do she hear? Her children's. Saying what? "Mommy, come." You hear what and at the very end, you get those flashes of red lights of that monster. I'm saying, bro. This could have been that talking to Wanda, like urging for that magical power, before it was Shang-Chi. Bro. That's my whole thing. I'm believing.
Bro, it's such a stretch, but the way you connect it make it sound like
it's really like it could, cause that thing has been locked in there for thousands of years. That those people have been protecting those gates or that door for thousands of years. So it could have been speaking to Wanda before it was speaking to the Mandarin.
Yo, who do you think is speaking? Who do you think it is?
I don't know though, because the depiction of what that dragon thing that was behind the door is actually a real character in the in the comics, but he looks totally different. He's like totally different.
Totally, yeah.
He's like a octopus on like an armor body in the comics.
What the fuck?
But I'm saying, like, the way that it is, it's like If it didn't work with Wanda, it went to, and I'm.
You think
Bro,
it's trying to
I hate to say this shit. Yeah, I hate to say it, but it could be Mephisto. Like for real. Like from a deep, like from the
it could be.
It could from the Hell's Dimension. Literally, the devil himself trying to work his way to. Well, here. Hell yeah.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah,
Bro, I didn't think of that.
Bro,
I have not seen that online. I have to give you credit on it. That is like.
I'm saying, because to me that doesn't make sense. Like, because
I
that thing,
never
it
thought
looks
of
for
it.
magical energy. And Wanda fucking made a Nexus event. She can definitely have some magic energy. And the way that it draws you in is by calling you for something that you once had that you've lost. Her kids. And we hear her kids. Like, bro, I'm saying, I haven't seen it anywhere.
Now, okay. Now I got another one. Kang will not die in Ant-Man 3.
No.
No, listen. Because in the main universe timeline, Iron Lad becomes the Kang from our universe, in the main Marvel universe. But here's the thing. Kang became Iron Lad and he was on the Young Avengers. So I think once they introduce the Young Avengers, that's when we'll see the Kang from our timeline slowly and surely on some like Anakin Skywalker shit, like he be the hero. And you gotta think they're coming out with an Ironheart show.
Yeah. Yeah.
We gotta talk about Doctor Strange.
The ending is that of No Way Home.
Did they just make What If canon?
I'm saying, dude, which they very much could, cause they very much could, cause if that Doctor Strange is strong enough to literally talk to the Watcher, someone who lives outside of the universe,
he's not bound to no universe.
He's not bound,
yeah.
and he can have a conversation and see him. That means he can literally, he has the fabrics of reality at his fingertips. The only reason he can't is because he's stuck in that. Well, actually,
nah, can't he say that no more?
Yeah, he's not even in there anymore. So he very much can leave there and come here.
I think that's a play off of the concept of Supreme Strength. I don't think that's actually
it's
him.
probably not actually Supreme Strength. It's just probably like the concept and the same idea.
Yeah. The reason why I say that, I don't think that's actually him because he's too powerful to show in the movie. How would you defeat him?
Yeah.
You can't get no fucking Infinity Stone. You can't.
Seriously, like if we're trying to think, what is left for them to collect as the Avengers and beat a big bad? Because there's definitely a lot of big bads.
The Heart of the Universe.
Heart of the Universe.
The Ultimate Nullifier. But we haven't got the Galactus yet, so I don't know. So it really doesn't exist right now.
Celestials in general, because they have been.
Odin's sword.
Mm.
I'm gonna be real. So if somebody would use Odin's sword against Thanos, he would have died. For sure. What's another one? I don't know, but bro, I think Doctor Strange is going to be better than Spider-Man as a movie. Not as this fan service shit, but as a movie.
As a
movie. You know what I mean by that. You know what I mean by that. Now, like, fan service-wise, no, we just got 3 Spider-Mans in one movie. No way, it's better. But as a movie.
As a Marvel movie, it's going to complement Marvel more than this thing. Like, with multiverses and Wanda and everything connecting in together like this. It's gonna complement Marvel Marvel comics and Marvel more than how this movie just kind of did Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
And I think Loki will show up in Doctor Strange too. I think he has to. He has to.
Yeah. I would say he appears more as a post-credit scene to tell Doctor Strange about what he knows about Kang the Conqueror or things like that. I think that would be hard. That would be like that. That's when he's like,
if he just tells him like, yo, like,
listen,
y'all ain't seen shit.
What you said though, when he said at the end, he walked up to Wanda and was like, I would like to talk to you, and she's like, listen, everything. And he's like, I don't
No,
care.
no,
I
we
don't
don't give
care. I don't care.
That's
what
how I
you
know shit getting real in this movie. That's how I know shit getting real.
Bro, yeah, I don't care about what you did in WandaVision, bro. I'm talking about what's happening right now.
Bro.
Which kind of like, this nigga already knew. Like, he knew what was going on with Wanda.
That's how I know Doctor Strange. Bro, right now, I'm gonna put it like this, right now. I know in the show they say she's stronger than Doctor Strange, but you can't tell me Doctor Strange ain't strong. I just seen him patch reality without any type of stone.
Literally just his pure, like...
Just roll out the bed and just start patching shit.
You know what I think it is?
What?
I truly think Doctor Strange, like, inhabits some powers of the Infinity Stone. Like, from using it for so long, he found a way to use sourcing magic without the Infinity Stone.
I think we'll eventually get the Infinity Stones back in this universe, yeah.
How? That's kind of like...
Kang.
You think Kang gonna bring back the Infinity Stone?
Yeah. They won't... He'll inadvertently bring it back to the universe. It's not like... I don't think it's gonna be a huge plot point because we just got done with that with Thanos. Like, that's literally... Like, I'll put it like this. The first 23 Marvel movies is pretty much Thanos' quest.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, other stories and other big stories that happen along, but like the overarching narrative of that, like, of that saga is literally Thanos' quest. That's all it is. Yeah, you got Civil War. Yeah, you got the first Avengers, but that's all that shit was.
Yeah.
But yeah, Doctor Strange is gonna be better than this movie for sure.
This movie, God damn.
Yeah, this movie, yeah. This movie is great.
And it definitely, like, thank God, because like we needed a good Marvel movie. The last two Marvel movies that come out, not mid. The last two.
Shang-Chi mid?
Not mid. No. But for a Marvel movie,
Shang-Chi's not mid.
As a movie, no.
At all.
Okay, it's not mid.
Shang-Chi's not mid
but
at all.
The thing about it is that it's just an original story, so it's kind of hard to be like, oh, this is such a good Marvel movie. I'm saying,
bro,
it's a great movie.
It's a good ass movie.
It's a great ass Marvel movie. It's a great Marvel movie for real.
I'm gonna put it like this.
I'll say that. Yeah.
Whose first movie is better than Shang-Chi besides like the Avengers?
No one's. Literally no one's. Maybe Iron Man. But that's because it's Iron Man. Like.
Yeah, I had to make you put some. I don't know, bro. Shang-Chi was just so good.
Shang-Chi was amazing.
But
I'm saying because I had such low expectations, and then it became to be such a good movie, which then made it a better movie for me because I had such low expectations. So I'm trying to think like, okay, let me dumb it down because like I'm way too hyped for this movie right now.
But like I genuinely think they just scripted a good movie. Like,
Yeah, no, it's good. But Spider-Man, for one, is a great movie. For two, is a great Marvel movie. And then three is like complementary to like everything that we have seen going on. So
I wouldn't say I don't know if this is a hot take, but I wouldn't say No Way Home is a great movie just by itself. Listen. No, listen. No, you have to listen, bro. The reason why I said it is because if you haven't seen the other ones, it's damn near impossible to follow.
That is true. That is.
So if I bring somebody who have never seen no Marvel movies, and I just brought them in to see, just brought them in to watch that one.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. It's hard to think outside of my.
It's hard to think out of your fandom, but you got to think like. It seemed like it, but not everybody watches every single movie. Like, we watch every single movie the weekend it come out, and we talk about it the day. Like, but you gotta, it's a great movie. Don't get me wrong. I would say it's a good like standalone movie, but you would need prior knowledge to certain movies for it to really be.
That's like Endgame. Without any prior knowledge, it's just.
Without any prior knowledge, it's like, damn, why the fuck is Thanos doing this?
Yeah, and then like, why the fuck is everyone so cool that this man picked up this hammer? And because you don't know the knowledge.
You don't know the exactly.
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean.
Like it's movies like. Now I can't really say Endgame because I feel like Endgame is one of those movies where it's like it's a cultural phenomenon. So it's people who are going to be like, well, no. Infinity War is more watchable to like the average person than Endgame because you would have need to see Infinity War to understand Endgame. So I think you can bring just the average fan to go watch Infinity War, and they're like, yeah, it's good, but it's kind of hard to follow compared to somebody who hasn't seen it.
Yeah, it's a great movie if you don't know any prior knowledge, but it really does reward you inside and it makes you feel so like you get more out of it if you have the prior knowledge.
Alright, so this is the end of the video. I'm not gonna lie, the video is running really, really, really long because this is the most hyped movie of the year. I really wanted to get this out for y'all. I should have recorded. I honestly could have dropped this the day the movie came out. Like, just been busy, just BS and just a hell of shit. But yeah, man, did it 2-part just because I really wanted to dissect this with people I fuck with and people y'all probably see a lot on the channel. And shit, yeah, more movie dissections, more everything coming in 2021. Hope y'all had a Merry Christmas and shit like that. Hope y'all had beautiful holidays. Even if you didn't get nothing, you alive. So shit, be thankful, be blessed. All right, I'm out.